Welcome back to the New York State High School Football Coaches Association Girls Flag Football Clinic here at beautiful, sunny, SUNY Portland. I am now joined by the coach of the Syracuse East/West Girls Football Program, Steve Brice, and one of his rising stars, Miss Legacy Huggins, who attends school at Huggins in Syracuse up there in Section 3. So you guys didn't actually play last spring. We were just talking a little bit off air. Your team kind of came together at the last second here, so to speak. What drew the interest, and why get in right now? Is this just the perfect timing, or you wanted to get the girls playing with the game as soon as possible?
We did this past spring season. We didn't play last year, so we competed against each other. We were both pretty successful on the year. When this tournament came up, the head coach of Syracuse East, Jeff Pettis, and I got talking, and we said, if we combine, we got a good shot. We can probably come win this thing. So we decided to enter as one team instead of two.
But next spring you'll end up going your separate ways.
Yeah, we were separate this year as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. So did you guys actually play last spring?
Yeah.
You did play last
spring.
spring? Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I was a little confused.
Yeah.
How did you fare in your first season?
So they went to the championship game. I think they were, what were you guys, 8-3 or something like that? Or they were,
Yeah.
okay. And then we were, no, that had to be more because we went 8-6. So they were probably 9-7.
You had to give up a track career to play for the football. What year are you in? Did you come from a football family and kind of just something you had? Okay, but you were doing pretty well in track. Yeah. Was it tough to give up track to come play here, or was it an easy decision for you?
Yeah, I mean, when I heard that flag football was coming to my school, I was pretty in between either doing track or football. So I decided, I'll do football, and I don't end up liking it.
Go back to track. So are you on Syracuse East or West?
East.
Right, East. How many schools make up Syracuse East? 2. Oh, you only 2?
It's Henry and
9. And how about Syracuse West?
West is 3, so it's Corcoran, Fowler, and ITC.
Okay. What's the biggest surprise to this game in your eyes that you started playing? Like, what jumps out at you is, like the short touchdowns, I saw you score 2 today, not too long ago. But what's that one thing about this game that drives you to it?
It's really the team, and then the hustle. The way, it's like the adrenaline to want to touchdown or want to get somebody's flag.
How's it different than track?
Really, just for track, it's just for me to just run the best as I can.
Are you part of a relay team or are you individual track stuff?
I do both. I do individual team.
So when you're not there for yourself, it's obviously different. Here you got that team. All right, do you play in other sports?
Yeah, I do 4 sports.
You play 4 high school sports in a year? So what are those sports?
Cheerleading, basketball.
But next year, or even this last spring, you had to make that decision. Were you a varsity track athlete too?
No, I only did track middle school.
Okay. How was you on the basketball court?
I'm pretty good.
Who's your biggest competition? What school gives you the most trouble? And who do you want to beat the most? You say Beeville, but for people at home, that's Ballingville, yes? Okay. Why Ballingville? They just come in with an attitude?
Yeah, they're like our rivals.
I got you. Okay. Coach Brice, you coach a few other sports at the JV level. You got JV football, you got JV basketball, girls.
Yes.
Talk about the difference between coaching the JV boys football and the girls flag. Any similarities, or the boys want you to pull your hair out a little bit more?
Boys probably got me to pull my hair out. The boys kind of know the game a little bit better, but they have sloppy habits. Where here, we created the whole athlete right away. They had no football experience. We were able to teach them how to run the routes. Where you get a boy, you tell him to run a slant, he's like, it's like this. And you're like,
He said 5 coaches tell him how to run the slant.
Exactly. So
It's wrong.
that was the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Was trying to bring the terminology I know for tackle to the girls. So it made sense.
Do you see this sport from Section 3's perspective, do you see the sport growing out there?
I hope so.
Like?
I hope so. You know, they had 30 girls. We had 30 girls.
Okay.
Pretty much every team carried 30.
How many? There's 8 on the field?
7.
You got 7 on the field,
seven.
so they have 30 girls come up. That's pretty.
Yeah, we'd have,
impressive.
you know, 16 girls some games that just, we couldn't get them out because it's fast, you know, so you look over and you're like, I got to get, and then she makes a play, you know, so it was hard to sub. That was one of our biggest challenges on both teams.
How does yours with that? If they don't
They
have their game, they
understood.
let you have it?
They understood. I think, you know, there were some questions.
Because you know the dads,
Yeah.
the dads of the
The
40
dads-
calling on Monday.
The dads were tough in the beginning, you know, so I had a parent meeting and I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, it's a varsity sport, we're trying to win.
And you got to break it down. Oh, we're going to lose.
I can keep.
Okay, we're going to lose legacy. I got another camera. I don't know what field you're going on, but that camera over there is pointing at the field, so maybe we'll pick up a couple of touchdowns.
Okay.
Pleasure having you on. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Like I said, she had 2 touchdowns in the last game we saw. Very nice catches, catch and run type deals. She was all over the place.
She gave us problems in the 2 games we played them.
Okay.
We had to count. The first game we played them, she scored the first play. And I'm like,
Was that against Hilton? Or who?
no, it was when we East played West in the season.
Oh, okay, okay.
She, you know,
So you
first
knew
play
her.
of the game, touchdown. So she's very good. She's only in 9th grade. She's going into 10th.
Yeah.
She's very good at it. Very athletic.
I know you got to get back out there, so I'm keeping but what would you like to see out of Syracuse the next couple of seasons, East and West? Would you like to be known as the power out of 3? Who is the power out of 3 at this moment?
Right now,
Who's
Beeville.
at the target? Is it Baldwin?
Beeville, you know,
Okay.
both of us played them well. You know, it was defensive battle on my end, more of an offensive battle when East played them. You know, we lost to them twice 12-0, and once we beat them 13-12. So, and then they played them, and it was like in the 20s every time.
So you have at least 1 W against Baldwin.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, it was, they're the team everybody's at. They did it, they won it. So.
What makes Baldwin's will go?
I think they're disciplined. You know, they have the same coach for, you know, multiple sports, and they got a good relationship with it. That's what helped me because I coach a lot of my girls in basketball.
Yeah.
So it was very easy to transition to the next sport.
What's your history prior to getting this job? Where did you go to school?
I went to Hager High School,
Okay.
played football, I played lacrosse as well.
What year did you graduate? Hager?
2001. So, yep, did phys ed. Got hired in 2008 to the city. Yeah, went to Arizona for 4 years. So I've always coached football since I got the job in 2008. I don't think I've had a season off since then for football. So,
You guys are the first team here today.
yeah.
I know when I pulled it.
Yeah.
You guys already in your 10th set.
Yep.
You guys are ready to go right from the beginning.
Yeah. I
A
don't
little slow
like
start today with everything. You know, we had a couple teams drop out and all that.
Yep. It drove the girls crazy. The boys got it, but the girls, they were like, why are we getting here an hour and a half early? I'm like, trust me. You just got to settle in. You got to get familiar with the environment. You got to,
That's a good strategy.
you know, I got to be there at least an hour.
It's a good strategy to have, and I coached many years too, so I understand where you're coming from on that. You're not here every day. You don't know the landscape, you know, the peaks and valleys of that field, and that's probably a good way to get out there and get them.
And a lot goes into what you see, you know.
Yeah.
At one field, there's no tarp, you know, and there's no stadium, so you got to get used to like running and then looking up, and then there's a tree there, you know. So just all those little elements, I think, helps, and you can get prepared for it.
Sure. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I wish you guys the best of luck in today's event, and maybe we get a chance to talk to you again. Who knows? Maybe the girls' flag championship will be at the Carrier Dome.
I hope that'd be awesome.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll
Thank
catch
you.
up to you again.